Digestive enzymes are particularly popular at the moment, but there's not much research out there on how well they work. Some claim they can help all kinds of digestive disorders, while others suggest they're only useful if you have a deficiency. And it's even more complicated if you have a coexisting condition like adrenal fatigue or detoxification issues. Your body secretes digestive enzymes from glands, and these enzymes work to break down the food that you eat. These enzymes start in the saliva, and they continue all the way down into your gut. Some of these enzymes are created in the pancreas, the liver and the gallbladder, and others are stored in intestinal cells. There's different types of enzymes that break down different nutrients in the food that you eat. Some of the most important are protease, which breaks down protein, lipase, which handles fat, and amylase for carbohydrates and starches. When the glands that secrete the enzymes are healthy, digestion will occur in the background and you'll be unaware of it. However, when these glands are damaged or stop working, it can cause a whole range of problems. This is when you'd need digestive enzymes to cover the lack. You can buy these supplements over the counter, and there's several different kinds available. They're designed to mimic the enzymes that are naturally created within the body. Some are designed for specific digestive issues, while others contain a combination of enzymes to address any and all digestive problems. However, there's no reliable studies at this point to prove whether they work or not. Lack of digestive enzymes are a key cause of digestive issues. Up to 70 million Americans experience digestive problems and symptoms such as gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, nausea, and stomachache. Digestive disorders can be hereditary, or they can occur because of damage to the glands that make the enzymes through injury, surgery, or illness. One of the most common and troublesome is lactose intolerance. When you're lactose intolerant, your body doesn't make enough of the lactase, the enzyme that breaks down the sugar that's in milk. As a result, a sugar in the dairy can cause digestive upset. Supplementing can be helpful when you have a condition that negatively impacts the lining of your stomach and thus the enzyme production, such as inflammatory bowel disease, irritable bowel syndrome, chronic pancreatitis, low stomach acid, having your gallbladder removed, or lactose intolerance. In these situations, taking digestive enzymes to replace what your body is unable to produce can be helpful. But if you don't suffer from these conditions, or if your symptoms are mild, then it's probably safer and cheaper to find other ways to correct your digestive problems. This will help you to avoid side effects and other problems that can occur when you take these supplements. One issue that can occur when you take these supplements is interactions with other medications. Digestive enzymes have been shown to interfere with medications like blood thinners and diabetes medication. So if you're taking any medication, talk to a doctor before adding an enzyme. Make sure you're taking the right type and dosage, and rotation of digestive enzymes is also necessary for optimal function. There's little evidence that this type of supplement is helpful if you don't have a deficiency. There's ways to address and correct digestive problems naturally. There's two main strategies that can help with this. Digestive issues can be caused by certain types of food that your body is sensitive to. If you eliminate these foods from your diet, your symptoms can improve or disappear. Try removing some or all of the foods and adding them back slowly. When your digestive problems reappear, you'll know what foods are causing the problem. Some of the top foods to eliminate are dairy, sugar, grains, and industrial seed oils. Some food elimination diets are designed to help digestive issues, and these include the FODMAP diet, the specific carbohydrate diet, and the low fiber diet. It's important to do research before starting these different diets, as they're designed to target different digestive conditions. Some foods contain natural digestive enzymes, and eating more of them can improve your digestion. These foods include pineapple, fruit in general, sauerkraut, fermented cabbage, honey, papaya, avocado, banana, mangoes, and vegetables. Eating more of these foods won't only improve your digestion, but it can also improve your overall health. However, it's worth noting if you have a certain condition like IBS or Crohn's, your body might not digest all of the foods well on this list. It's always best to get digestive enzymes from your food, but if you decide to take a supplement, you need to choose a supplement carefully. Make sure it contains the enzymes that help with your specific problem. Read the label to ensure it doesn't contain anything that you're allergic to. and buy quality supplements from a reputable supplier. You'll also need to be careful if you choose to supplement when you have adrenal fatigue syndrome. It might be tempting to use supplements when you have adrenal fatigue syndrome. Nutritional deficiencies are a common cause of stress, and this can bring on the adrenal fatigue. And supplements can seem like an easy way to help to alleviate the deficiency and improve the stress. But this isn't the case. In fact, supplements can actually worsen your condition. The neuroendometabolic stress response is the system that causes changes in your body's circuits in response to stress. And these changes help you cope with the stress and protect you from its harmful effects. The adrenal glands are a key part of the neuroendometabolic stress response, as they excrete the cortisol that brings about the many changes. Unfortunately, the neuroendometabolic stress response is only designed to be active for short periods of time. When you're stressed over a long period, as many people are, the neuroendometabolic stress response becomes overworked. The adrenal glands can start to fatigue from the high workload and break down. This is when you experience imbalances in your body's systems, as they're prevented from returning to their normal level of functioning. If you don't alleviate the situation, it can get very debilitating, frightening, and even dangerous. If you take supplements in an effort to alleviate the nutritional deficiencies and adrenal fatigue syndrome, it can easily backfire. When you have adrenal fatigue syndrome, your body is extremely sensitive to any changes. These changes register as additional stress, and this can increase the adrenal gland's workload and worsen the condition. Sensitivities are also common when you have adrenal fatigue syndrome. You might find yourself sensitive to supplements that you take, even if you've never reacted before. The symptoms and the increase in your body's immune response that results from these sensitivities will then worsen the adrenal fatigue. There's the danger of paradoxical reactions. This occurs in adrenal fatigue because of circuit imbalances. When you have a paradoxical reaction, your body reacts to a substance in the opposite way that it's supposed to. You might experience a very poor reaction to supplements, or a worsening of the symptoms and problems that you were trying to alleviate. That's why it's important to see a doctor who's aware of adrenal fatigue and how the body can react to supplements before you take them. It's also important to understand how the digestive supplements can interact with an unbalanced bioenergetic circuit when you have adrenal fatigue. The bioenergetic circuit includes the liver, pancreas, and the thyroid, and is one of the least understood parts of the neuroendometabolic stress response. This circuit produces energy for every cell in your body, so when you have adrenal fatigue and it becomes unbalanced, the effects can be severe. When your bioenergetic circuit is unbalanced, you're more likely to need digestive enzymes. However, problems with the circuit also make the paradoxical reactions and oversensitivity more common. So if you do try digestive supplements, be careful and listen to your body and start with a low dose. Problems associated with the bioenergetic circuit usually becomes obvious in the later stages of adrenal fatigue. This means that your body will already be oversensitive and worn down. This can make you subject to worse reactions. Here's how the different components of the bioenergetic circuit can be affected by supplements. The liver is responsible for ridding the body of metabolites, the harmful substances that are produced as a result of metabolism and stress. This includes the metabolites that are produced because of the incomplete breakdown of any supplement that you take. When the liver is unhealthy because of adrenal fatigue syndrome, these metabolites can linger in the body, turning toxic and causing an immune response. If you take digestive supplements when you're already in this state, it will only add to the toxic overload rather than improve your health. Liver problems are also closely connected to gut health. It's common for people with adrenal fatigue syndrome to experience dysbiosis of the microbiome. This means the small intestine basically starts to leak, letting bacteria and food particles move from the gut into the blood. This means if you're taking supplements to improve the health of your gut, the resulting liver strain and toxicity can overwhelm any positive effects that you experience. The pancreas is responsible for creating some of the enzymes that your body needs to break down food. If the pancreas is unbalanced, then replacing some of the enzymes that it can no longer create may be helpful. However, the inflammation caused by liver dysfunction and toxic metabolite buildup in the body can make the improvement insignificant in comparison. The thyroid produces hormones that are essential for energy production and metabolism. However, this hormone production often slows in adrenal fatigue because of imbalances, poor gut health, and because the body is trying to conserve energy to survive and heal. The health of the thyroid will also decline in adrenal fatigue, as the liver and the pancreas become dysfunctional. Taking digestive enzymes can help to improve the health of the gut, however the assistance might be minimal at best. Poor thyroid function can negatively impact the absorption of any digestive enzyme that you take, so this means your body might struggle to absorb the supplements, leaving them to turn into metabolites that can worsen liver and gut health, and thyroid function indirectly. This is obviously a complex situation, and the safest course is to see someone who specialises in adrenal fatigue syndrome. The human body is a delicate instrument, and medical science still can't explain everything about it. Digestive enzyme supplements are an example of this lack. They might help for certain conditions, but in healthy people it's usually best to just adjust your lifestyle. This will allow you to enjoy the benefits of supplements without the harmful side effects. However, if you're determined to supplement, first talk to a doctor. Make sure the supplement contains the substance that your body needs to function correctly, and start with a low dose and discontinue use if you notice any side effects. To learn more about digestive enzymes, chronic fatigue and adrenal fatigue, or to book a consultation, learn about herbs, supplements and natural treatments, check out my website.